Welcome back to the 30-day email list building challenge. It's currently day 6 of the challenge to build a 250-person email list in the next 30 days using primarily free traffic sources. You can see the videos for days 1 through 5 on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/websbest, WEBSBEST. We're building our email list by sending traffic that is interested and paying attention to lead capture pages provided by the Your Viral List program. You can get 30 days free at Your Viral List by signing up, as we show you in video number 1. Or if you're already a member of Your Viral List, you can get 30 days free by sending me an email to Matthew, MATTHEW, at justaskmatthew.ca. So either way, you get 30 days free premium membership to test this out and get your list building. So we are generating the website visitors or traffic for our lead capture pages by using mostly free sources. Now, technically, there's no such thing as free traffic because you're either going to trade money for traffic or you're going to earn it by trading your time for traffic. We're starting out with traffic which we earn because it's good for beginners to be able to learn before starting to spend money on traffic. Over time, as your skills and your results grow, you can reinvest your profits into buying traffic, which we will talk about later in the video series, and that bought traffic will allow you to scale your results bigger than you could ever possibly do by trading your time for traffic. So in yesterday's video, we used a supercharged solo ad to send out our first promotion. So let's go ahead and let's extend that and start getting into new traffic sources, because today we're going to talk about Safelists. So I'm going to start at the beginning. Many people watching this video might be coming from my audience, already know what Safelists are, but it's good to understand them completely. And I think many people, even who use them, don't understand them completely and don't understand exactly the best way to get the most out of them. So what exactly is a Safelist? Well, a Safelist program is a program that allows you to send your promotional emails to the other members who have joined the program. And the way that you send your emails out to those other members is inside the members area of the program generally. And you do that, you get the ability to be able to send to members of the program by earning or buying credits. So you have mailing credits is the currency inside a Safelist program. And the way mailing credits work is generally, at most sites, every credit you have allows you to send one email to one person. So if you have 1,000 credits in your account, then that means you can send your promotional email out to 1,000 other members. It's usually 1 credit for each email sent with most programs. Well, how do you get credits? Well, you get credits by reading the emails that other members send you with their promotions and clicking the link in the email, which then goes to their website. When you click that link in the email that's sent to you, you go to the other person's website, and then you look at their website or their offer, you earn a certain number of credits. So maybe every email you earn, you might earn enough credits to be able to email, let's say, 15 members. That's what it is at my Safelist that I run. So you read an email, you go visit the member's site, that earns you 15 credits, which then allows you to be able to send your email to 15 people. Now, you wouldn't just want to send your email to 15 people. So typically, people will read a lot of emails. If you read 100 of the other members' emails and you click the link and earn the credits, then you would have 1,500 credits and you would be able to send your email to 1,500 people. So with 1,500 people sent to the email, most Safelists typically get a 2 or 3% click rate. So if you send an email to 1,500 people, you would expect that you're probably going to get somewhere between 20 and 50 visitors back to your site, typically. So by going in and by just reading 100 other members' emails, you could have 50 visitors back to your site. That's one of the reasons that I really like Safelists, and I think that Safelists are very underrated, is because of all the different ways that you can earn traffic without spending money. Safelists is one of the best way that you can actually get started and start earning traffic today. If you set up a blog and you start writing articles and then you start going through the process of learning how to optimize it for search engines and you start putting all of that information out in the search engines, it's going to be weeks or even months before you see any significant flow of traffic. And that's assuming that you're successful in getting high ranked and that the people that are coming to your website actually like the content that you're creating. So instead of weeks or months before you start to see any significant flow of traffic, with Safelists, you could have 500 visitors tomorrow. You just have to do the work and do the effort to trade your time for that traffic. So one of the other things you can do with Safelists is Safelists provide a kind of an in-between area, a gray area between traffic which you earn, which is supposed to be free, and traffic which you straight up pay for, where you're paying $50 and you're getting a certain number of visitors. Because at Safelists, you can upgrade your membership to a paid or a premium membership. And with a premium membership, it varies from one Safelist to another so far as what you get, what's included with your premium membership. But if I use my sites as an example, premium members get to send mails more frequently. So you can send your mail every day instead of having to wait 3 days in between emails. So if you have the credits, you can send a mail every day if you're a premium member. The other thing is that premium members earn more credits for every email that they read. So if you're a premium member, when you're reading other members' emails, you're earning double the credits. You're earning 30 credits for every email you read instead of 15 credits. So a premium member can earn twice as many credits in the same amount of time, or they can spend half the time and earn the same number of credits. And then there's other advantages that premium members, and again, that varies from site to site. But by upgrading at sites to a premium membership, then what that allows you to do is it allows you to be able to essentially multiply the time that you're spending. So you can get more traffic with less than half the time. The other thing the premium membership that lots of sites give is they actually add credits to your account, either daily or weekly or monthly, just by being a premium member. So my sites, my premium members get 1,000 credits every day. So that means they can go in and they can send their email to 1,000 people every day without ever having to click on other credits to earn emails. So that's another advantage of premium membership, is the fact that you can get credits without having to earn them. So it gives you kind of an in-between area. You can earn credits, you can just use the paid credits that come with the program, or you can mix the two and you can use partially earned and partially paid. So one thing I do recommend, though, with regards to Safelists and premium membership is don't jump the gun too quickly on buying those premium memberships. Now, I know that sounds crazy coming from someone who actually runs Safelists. You'd think I'd be telling you to go and upgrade. But the reality is not all Safelist premium upgrades are worth what they cost. And many Safelists don't have good conversion rates. They don't convert traffic well, or what's included in their premium membership isn't really worth the money. So sometimes what you want to do is you want to join them as a free member first, use the site a little, see if it generates results. If it's working for you as a free member, then consider upgrading. Now, when you join a site, they're going to give you some irresistible offers at the very beginning. And, but what I'm saying is, unless you're pretty certain that this site is good and is going to generate results for you, you should resist those. Go ahead, use the site first. And then if it works, then consider upgrading, because you don't want to be spending your advertising dollars on things that are not generating a good return. In the business opportunity or make money online space, I'm generally looking for a sign up for a lead capture page, like a free sign up, joining my list is probably going to cost somewhere between $1 to $3. So if I'm going to spend $100 on an upgrade at a site, I have to be pretty confident that I'm going to get at least 30 or 40 new signups over the time period that membership lasts, more than I would as a free member, in order to justify that cost. Otherwise, my $100 would just be better spent elsewhere. So you have to be confident that it's going to work before you spend money. And same thing if you're on monthly membership. Some places are monthly, some places are lifetime, some places sell yearly. If you're on a monthly membership, keep an eye on your statistics and make sure you should keep spending it, because it's a lot easier when you're first starting out to save $1 than it is to earn $1, because you haven't honed the skills yet to be able to earn consistent money from those leads. So it's harder to earn $1 than it is to save one by not spending it on something that isn't generating results. I'm all for you investing in your business, and I spend a lot of money in my business and have for 20 years now. But I make sure that I'm spending it in areas that are actually generating a benefit for the money that I'm spending. And that's, so far as traffic goes, for our niche, I'm looking for $1 to $3 cost per sign up if I'm going to buy traffic. Now, there are downsides to Safelists, obviously. It's not all beautiful butterflies and roses here. It is going to take time that you're going to have to go to read other people's emails, click the links, earn the credits. So it is something where you do have to invest a significant amount of time to get enough credits to be able to generate a good flow of traffic. This is not a kind of medium where you send 20 emails and you make a sale. You're going to have to send thousands and thousands of emails, and that's going to require time for you to go in and click those links and earn the credits. So what's really important about that is you have to be organized. Lots of people, it's very easy to get overwhelmed in Safelists, because what's going to happen is you're going to join, let's say, a dozen different Safelists, and all of a sudden, all the members from those dozen sites are going to be sending you emails. Your email box is going to start filling up like crazy. And if you're not organized and knowing, well, which sites do I need to earn credits in? Which sites do I don't need to earn credits in? And you're just willy-nilly earning credits from whatever emails are in your inbox whenever you come in, and you're not strategic about it, then what's going to happen is you're going to end up with too many credits at some sites that you can't use or that aren't very effective, and too little credits at the sites that are really working. So over the next 30 days, I'm going to help you with organizing and setting up a system for organizing that so that you don't get overwhelmed, and so that you can make sure that when you're looking at it and you're seeing, hey, this is where my signups are coming from, you can make sure that you're maximizing the traffic without getting overwhelmed. Lots of people quit Safelists because they're just overwhelmed by the volume of mail that they get from everybody coming through. But that's a good thing, because every one of those mails is an opportunity for you to earn credits, which allows you to spread your message to more people. And one other thing that I wanted to address before we move on is there's a lot of myths about Safelists. And frankly, it's straight up myth. And I've got the tracking to prove it. So a lot of people see Safelists as kind of like a poor cousin of paid traffic. So, oh, that's Safelist traffic. That's no good. That's not good quality traffic. Now, it depends on what you're promoting. I wouldn't use Safelist traffic to promote something that wasn't related to making money online. But if you're promoting things to people who are trying to make money online, people in Safelists are a great audience. And I've found in the testing that I've done, especially over the last 3 or 4 years, where we've been tracking all the traffic coming from everyone online, what I've found is that the Safelists traffic very often converts at a much higher rate than paid traffic does. So it might take a lot of time to get a sign up from a Safelist, but if you give them the right offers, like other Safelists to join, other traffic sources, money-making opportunities, they're more likely to sign up and upgrade than somebody who comes from a solo ad from a solo site like Udemy. It's been shown to me time and time and time again. So the traffic's a little more work to get, but it's a much higher value in the point of view of the number of signups that you can get from it. So don't believe the myth that Safelists traffic is junk. What you have to do is you have to make sure that you're comparing apples and apples. Yes, if you go and you buy a $100 solo ad, they're going to send you probably just maybe 100 or 150 visitors, and you'll probably get 50 signups out of that. And people will say, well, that converts at like 3 visitors equals 1 signup. It takes me 200 or 300 visitors from a safe list in order to get 1 signup. Yes, that's true. The conversion rate is lower on the traffic coming in from safe lists than it is on solo ads. But you can't compare the two because you paid $100 for that ad at the solo ad. So when you break it out, you say, well, that cost me $3 per sign up. I sent 100, I gave them $100 and I got 30 to 50 signups. So let's say it's 50. Then if you gave them $100 and you got 50 signups, you paid $2 a sign up. Well, you spent $100 at a good safe list, you'd probably also get 50 signups, except that those signups will be more likely to open your mails and respond to your offers than the people who came from the Udemy solo ad. So you have to make sure you have to compare it based on cost, not based on conversion rate alone. So that conversion rate doesn't necessarily translate into quality and engagement of the audience. You have to test it out. So don't believe the myths that Safelists traffic is not converting. We have made many more sales to people who came from Safelists than people who came from solo ads. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I'm going to do a screen share here, and we're going to go check our results that we got over at with the first promotion that we sent, and we're going to get set up with some Safelists and send out some ads. List, which is going to provide us with the actual lead capture pages that we're going to send traffic to in order to get signups. And then we also got signed up for Supercharged Solo Ads, which is a program which will send your email ads out to 40,000 people. And we sent our first solo ad out via Supercharged Solo Ad on the last day that we had a session. We also created a promotion plan spreadsheet to track everything we're doing inside Google Sheets. So those are kind of the elements that we're going to be looking at here today. So I'm just here in my email. And of course, I have my thank you for signing up at your viral list here, which we're going to use to get into your viral list. But just as a note, look, you can see right here, we got a new referral to Facebook Ad Geek, which was the report which we had promoted with that one Supercharged Solo ad. So far that ad has generated 1 sign up for our list. So let's go into your viral list and let's take a look and see what your viral list has to say. So if I click on this email, thanks for signing up at your viral list. All right, so if I click on that email, it shows here my login ID and my password to log in. But again, remember inside these emails, this link, members area URL, is a magic link that takes you in without having to put in your member ID and your password. So you can just go ahead and click here on members.yourvirallist, and that's going to go ahead and take you straight into the members area, into your account without having to log in. And here we are. So you can see that so far it's saying I have 2 list members, 2 subscribers, and you can see over here, it shows the number of list members and subscribers I had per day. Now, if you remember from the beginning videos, I signed up myself just to test it out and show you how it worked. So that's one of these 2. So I have 1 real member, and then I have, the one that I signed up under to test the system. So those are the 2. Now, when you're here in your viral list, you can get a quick view of how things have been going in the last 7 days with these little boxes over here on the right-hand side. So you can see it shows how many new list members you've had today, how many subscribers today. Now, what's the difference between a list member and a subscriber? Well, the difference between a list member and a subscriber is that you can build your list with your viral list 2 different ways. One way is by doing what we're doing, promoting the lead capture pages. But you can also build your list at your viral list by promoting your referral link and getting other people to join your viral list under you. And if you do that, then those show up here as personal referrals. And then there's a system which can also generate passed up referrals or random referrals. But I'm not really talking about those, all of this today, but I just want you to know why there's two boxes here. So list members is everybody from both promoting the program and promoting the lead capture pages, which just put people on your list. Subscribers is just the lead magnet subscribers. So you see it's just daily lead magnet subscribers for the last 7 days. And then if you scroll down, it shows your visitors today. So how many visitors you've had to your lead capture pages for the last 7 days. So when you mouse over these little boxes, which of course is a graph, you can see it'll show you the number in the little pop-up black box there. So you can see when I moused over, this showed 1. So this is today. This last block is today. And then this will be yesterday. This will be the day before yesterday, the day before that, the day before that. And this would have been 6 days ago. So it goes backwards from a week. So yesterday we got 1 sign up. And then I can look here and I can see the traffic. So it shows so far today, I've had 28 visitors to the lead capture pages. And if I mouse over that, I'll see 28. That's today. Yesterday, I had 170, and the day before that, I had 229. So if I added these up, I would know the total amount of traffic I've sent. So if I take 229 and I add 170, that's 399, and then add 28. So I've had 427 visitors thus far, and I've gotten 1 sign up. So that just gives you an indication of there. So you can kind of see each day, and you could add up all these and see over the last week, well, how many visitors did I have last week? And how many signups did I get last week? And from that, you can calculate, well, how is this converting for me? And then down here, this is if you're actually promoting your viral list, which we're not at this point. So we can go and we can see our lead capture pages again by going under Build Your List and then Your Funnels. And that will show us the different lead capture pages that we have available to promote. But if you remember, we picked 3 that we were going to promote, and we went ahead and we put them into a spreadsheet under Google Sheets. And if you want to see how we did this, it's in one of the previous videos in the last couple of days. So take a look at those videos and you'll see how we created this promotion plan. I'm going to go ahead and click on there. Okay, and up it comes, slow but sure. So these were the 3 lead capture pages we said we were going to promote: Maximum Launch Profits, Instagram Bible, and Profit Maximizer. So this shows you the different ones that we've sent traffic to thus far. So if I go back over here to your viral list, and I look at my statistics, and you can see all the information is here. For each of these reports you have to pick from, but it's also, of course, here. We've saved all our links here. So if I go over here, I can also look at this statistics link. And if I click on that under the Build Your List section, this shows you the same thing you saw on the homepage on the dashboard, except it shows it for the last 30 days. So this is a 30-day graph of all of the traffic you've sent, and a 30-day graph of all the subscribers you got. Okay, so that's what we have going on there. And now you'll also remember that we created a lead capture or an email to promote the lead capture page using Email Wizard. So again, it's in one of the previous videos if you want to see how we did that. But if I go here and I click Display Emails, the Email Wizard lets you write a custom email to promote your lead capture page, or really anything you're promoting online. And this was the custom email that we created in a previous video. So I'm just going to leave this open because I'm going to need it in a short while. And I want to go back to the dashboard, but I'm going to open it in a new tab. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to left click, and then I'm going to say open the link, right click. And then I'm going to say, open the link in a new tab. And you can see it opened up a new tab here. So now I have two windows of your viral list open. One has my email in it, and the other one has the dashboard loading in it. Sorry, the internet might be a little slow here today. It's taking a little while to load things. And you can see, as we did in the previous video, we created and linked an account at Supercharged Solo Ads here. And if you do create and link an account, as it shows in the previous video how to do that in the day 5 video, then it's going to give you a free credit and allow you to send your first solo ad at no cost. So you can send it right away. And again, that's all covered in the last video. Okay, so let me just, all right, so one window of your viral list open with my email waiting to be sent out. And then I have this window open, which is the window we're actively using. And then of course over here, we have our 30-day promotion plan, which we're going to cover in a minute. You can see it's still loading again. The internet must be running slow here today. Okay, so what we want to do today is we want to talk about Safelists. So we talked all about Safelists a moment ago. So now what I want you to do is I want you to get signed up for some. And of course, the best place to start is the ones that are integrated into the program. So if there are 20 different Safelists that are integrated in as the same as Supercharged Solo Ads was. So you can join them and you can link them to your account here the same way that we did with Supercharged Solo Ads. So if I click here on link a new site, then that's going to show me all the different sites that I haven't linked yet. And you can see they're all here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to join a whole bunch of these, but let's just get started with WebBiz Insider, which was actually the first site which I ever launched back in 2001. A great time to launch a site is the day before 9/11, 9/10/2001. And that's when we launched WebBiz Insider. But this site grew to be, it was originally a traffic exchange, the largest traffic exchange on the internet, and held the #1 position as traffic exchange for multiple years because it just had a lot of innovative features that other sites didn't. Okay, so it's going to ask me, do I already have an account at WebBiz Insider? Know the login details. If I knew the member ID and password, if I already had an account, knew the member ID and password, I could click here, I have an account, know the login. When I do that, it's going to give me a page. It's going to look like the login page. This is the member ID number for WebBiz Insider, not the member ID number for your account at your viral list, just so you know. And same thing with the password, your password for WebBiz Insider. Now, I don't have any accounts at any of these sites under this email address that I'm using for this demonstration. So I'm going to create an account. So I'm going to say, I don't have an account. And then it's going to ask me when the internet responds, do you want me to create an account at WebBiz Insider and link it for you? So I'm going to say yes. And then it's going to go and it's going to create a new account at WebBiz Insider, and it's going to link it to my Your Viral List account so that it's listed in that site listing on the dashboard. And of course, it's going to create it using the same name and email address that you used to create your account at Your Viral List. Now, this may take a minute as it's doing, because it's got to communicate between the sites, and especially if the internet's slow like it is right now. So just be patient. You can see down at the bottom of the bar, I don't know if that's showing on your display, but it shows waiting for WebBiz Insider or waiting for a website to respond. So as long as that's still saying, don't click again. Otherwise, you'll end up with 2 accounts, and none of us want that. Okay, so now it's gone ahead and it has created an account at WebBiz Insider. The ID number is 241219. And that account's been created and linked to your Viral List account. Now it shows here as 0 credits. I just want to let you know I set up something special for you. So I set it up so that everybody who links accounts out of your Viral List for the next week are going to get 1,000 credits at every site just for linking it. It will show here because, again, as I mentioned with Supercharged Solo ads, it takes 10 minutes. These stats update every 10 minutes. So 10 minutes from now, this would show 1,000 credits. So that means that I can go to WebBiz Insider. I can send my email to promote Instagram Bible, and I can send it to 1,000 people before I have to click links for any credits. So now I have this account at WebBiz Insider. And if I go back over to my email account here, my Gmail, live TV, hope it works. And I go back to the inbox. Oh, it hasn't updated yet. Let me reload. Well, again, the wonders of a live TV. It is just running slow here today. But I would get a welcome email, just like I got this one from your viral list. It would say, thanks for signing up at WebBiz Insider. If it doesn't show up in your inbox, then it's probably in your spam folder. So you can go take a look for it there. Your different site providers, they generally love to stick stuff in spam folders these days. So we'll scroll down here a little. Okay, even the scrolling is slow today. Sometimes you have to click that more link in order to even find your spam folder in Gmail these days. Scrolling down, it still is. It's just responding really slowly. Oh, look, there it is. It just popped up. So I got a little impatient and wait for it, but there it is. So thanks for signing up at WebBiz Insider. So if I click on that link, then inside that email, I will also have my member ID and my password for WebBiz Insider, and I'll have the magic link that would log me straight into WebBiz Insider, okay? Now, I'm not going to wait for that. I'm going to go straight back over here to your viral list. The other thing is that these links you see in here, when you're in your viral list and you've linked a site to your viral list, these links are also magic links. So if I want to read email that's been sent to me at WebBiz Insider, I can just click read email and it'll take me to WebBiz Insider in a new tab, log me in, and put me on the page where I can read the email that's been sent to me to earn credits. If I want to send an email, I can do the same thing. Click here, it'll take me straight to the page to send the email. So these are really fast. And of course, login will just take me to the dashboard, okay? And you can see here, if you're promoting any of the other programs, you can also see if you have any referrals there and whether you've earned any commissions there. So anyways, let's add more sites. So let's just go through this process and just add some more sites. Top tier traffic. Don't have an account. Create an account, link it. This might be a lot faster on your computer, could be a little slower. Depends on your internet speed, how busy the website is right now. So you see that created another one. And you can see it's now updated WebBiz Insider. It shows I have 1,000 credits now. So now I'll link a new site. So every time I do this, I'm creating a new site at this other site. Notice that WebBiz Insider and top tier traffic are no longer on this list. It's because you've already linked them. This list only shows the sites you haven't linked. So click on Splash Page Surfer. Now you can continue this process for all of the sites here if you want. I'm not going to discourage you from joining all of my sites. And of course, you're joining as a free member. And then if you find they work for you, then you'll have the option to upgrade if you so choose to a premium member at a later point. So I'm going to create an account at Splash Page Surfer. Link a new site. Top tier mailer. There are 20 sites here on this list currently as of when this is filmed. Oops, I clicked the wrong button there. Let's click the right button. There are 20 sites here that are Safelists. There are a few other sites which are not Safelists. Most of the sites on this list are Safelists. I'm only going to join the ones that are Safelists. Create an account. Okay, so I just finished joining and linking the last safe list on the list of sites here. So if I scroll down here, you would see that I have 20 different sites that I've joined here, plus Supercharged Solo Ads is still on this list, so 21 total. Now, if I click on link a new site, it's going to take me to the page, but there's only 3 sites on this list now. Your viral banners, what works for me, web's best traffic. That means you've linked all the mailers. You can join these and link these as well. There's no reason not to. They're free sites, so it's not going to cost you anything. These sites will come into play as advertising tools for you later. We're just not covering them as part of this 30 days because we want to focus on getting you very proficient at the traffic sources that we're working on now. So I have all the sites linked now. So if I go back to the dashboard, again here, you'll see them all listed here, and it hasn't updated all of their credits yet because, again, the time hasn't gone by for the next update. But when it does, those would all show 1,000 credits. They do all have 1,000 credits. If you went in there now, your credits would be there. You just can't see them here. So now you have all of these sites linked. Now I'm going to show you something really special that has to do with these 20 sites. And that is what we call the SPEEDMailer here at Your Viral Network. So when you have all your sites linked, like we have done here, all of your different mailers, what that allows you to do is it allows you to go and put the mail that you want to send out to the save list in one site and then clone it to all the other sites that you can mail from. So you can put the email in once and send it out of all 20 sites at the same time. That way you don't have to go into 20 different sites and send the mail separately. You have to have your sites linked here in order for this feature to work. But if you have your sites linked, then you can use the SPEEDMailer. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go and we're going to send this email that we wrote promoting the Instagram Bible, and we're going to send it out from the 20 mailers that are part of the Your Viral Network currently. If you're watching this video later, there could be more than 20. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on this send email link at WebBiz Insider. That's a magic link, so it's going to take me straight into WebBiz Insider to the send email page. And you can see it's actually telling me. And if you notice, the inside of all of these sites looks just like your viral list. And the reason is It has a consistent interface across all the sites in the network. So once you learn one site, you know how to navigate them all. So it makes it quick and easy. My goal is not to have you spend a lot of time on my websites. My goal is to get you in, get your promotion sent, and get out as quick as possible so you can go work on other things in your business. So when you go to send an email in one of our safe lists, then it's going to say you have enough credits to email up to 1,000 members of our site, but not the entire active membership of 4,305 members. So you could email up to 4,305 members at WebBiz Insider if you had the credits. However, you got 1,000 credits for joining the site as part of the bonus that I set up for the challenge. So right now, since I haven't earned any more credits, I can only email 1,000 people. But let's go ahead and let's just click here. If I click here to earn more credits before mailing, that's going to take me over to the page where I read the emails. Now, because I just joined, I might not have any emails in my inbox yet, but let's go over and take a look. So I click that link. Again, be patient. The sites are very busy right now with everything that's going on with the challenge and everybody that's using it. So it does take a little bit longer. We're also in the middle of an upgrade. Okay, so you can actually see there is an email here. So I just want to show you a couple of things here related to the Your Viral Network safe list. And that is you have this inbox in each program. So there's an inbox in WebBiz Insider, one in Top Tier Traffic, Splash Page Server, etc., where you can read your messages. Now, all of these messages are going to be mailed to you as individual emails too. So I'm going to get an email that the subject line is going to be earn credits, a little help when it's needed from WebBiz Insider. And that's going to contain the contents of this mail that was put in by Bob Vaughn, right? And there are links in there that I can click to earn the credits. But I can also earn the credits right here on the website by going to send emails and then emails to read. And that's the same on all the different sites. So if I want more credits at WebBiz Insider, I can log in, go to send emails, emails to read, and I'll see my inbox here. So then I can go ahead and I can actually earn more credits. So I'm just going to show you how that works in case you're not familiar with Safelists. So if I click on this email, it's going to pop it in a new tab. Notice it in a new tab here. And this is the email from Bob Vaughn. So now it shows here, click here to earn 15 traffic credits. Okay, so I'm going to click that. And what that's going to do is it's then going to load up a page which has a timer up here at the top saying wait 14, 13, 12 seconds. And this is Bob Vaughn's site that's loaded down underneath it that he's promoting using WebBiz Insider. So if this sounded interesting and you were interested, you could put in your email and sign up. This is the same way your site or your lead capture page is going to be presented when you send an email at one of these sites. So notice it kind of counted down, and then after 15 seconds, it said added 15 credits. So now that it's added those credits, I can just close this tab. And now I'm back on the inbox. Now, if I refresh this inbox, that email is going to be gone because we clicked on it. We already earned the credits on it. Again, it might take a moment to load while we're doing our database upgrades. But when it does, this page will be blank, or potentially you could have another email there. Someone sent one in the process of while we were answering this. So you can come in here and you can earn your credits in here without the mails having to go to your inbox. But that's one option there. So you see it's blank. So there's no emails to read for credits. Now, if I go back over to send my mail again, so over here under the send mails folder, click on send an email. It's going to take me back to that page that I started with. And now you can see I can email 1,015 members because I earned 15 extra credits by reading and clicking on Bob Vaughn's email. So I'm going to say, okay, I want to do that. So I'm going to click here to email 15 members. If you watch the video about supercharged solo ads, this process is virtually identical as it is with supercharged solo ads. So it's next thing it's going to ask me is it's going to say, do you want to send your email right now, or do you want to schedule it for a future date? So if you're allowed to send an email right now, remember you can, as a free member, you can only send an email once every 3 days. So if you want to send your email right now or schedule it for a future date, then if I want to send it right now and it's going to let me send it right now, this button will appear, and I do. So I'm going to go ahead and say, click here to email now. If I said click to schedule, then it would give me the calendar and let me pick the date and the time for the email, just like it does in Supercharged Solo Ads. So now it wants my email details. Well, remember, we wrote it and we saved it over here in your viral list. So I'm going to copy this, Control C, and then I'm going to come back over to WebBiz Insider, and I'm going to paste it. And then the email body, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to Control C, copy that, come back over to WebBiz Insider, paste it. And then it's going to ask me down here the website URL. This is for the link for people to earn the credits. And that is this link right here. So I'm going to Control C, copy that, paste it. So now I've got everything in there. So I'm going to say, click to check your email links. Now I need to test the URLs just like I did in Supercharged Solo Ads to make sure that they don't break frames. So I click that link. It's going to pop up this little window that you see right here. Just drag it over here to the middle. And it's going to wait 10 seconds while it tests to make sure that your page does not break the frame, which would stop people from earning credits. So it's approved. It always does it twice in Chrome. And then this page will reload. And now it will say no action needed because both those links have been tested. It was the same link. You only have to test each unique link once. And then I'm going to click next step. And now this is where the magic happens, because this is where linking all your websites comes in. So now you can see that it's telling me, the SPEEDMailer, that it can also send this email to 1,000 members of Top Tier Traffic, 1,000 members of Splash Page Surfer, 1,000 members of Top Tier Mailer, all of these sites. And every single one, I can send 1,000 members. However many credits I have at those sites, as long as I'm allowed to mail. If I didn't have credits, it would say you can't send email because you don't have enough credits at this site. If I'd already sent a mail there today, meaning I wouldn't be allowed to send another one for 3 days as a free member or 1 day as a premium member, then it would say it was blocked by the available time slot. It didn't have an available time slot. But right now, and if I didn't want to send emails to any of these, I can uncheck the boxes and then it wouldn't be sent to Top Tier Traffic. But whatever sites are checked is where the email is going to be cloned to. So it's going to take that same email and it's going to send it to 1,000 members at all these other 19 sites that are part of the integrated network. So if I click Approve Mail to be sent at WebBiz Insider and check sites, then you can see it's going through the list. Your email was approved, and then it's going down each of the different sites, and it's saying how many people it was sent to. So it cloned it to all those different sites now. And now you can see here, of course, here is your sent message history. It's being sent to 1,015 people, hasn't been sent to any yet. And here you can see in your sent message history, your email history, all the emails you've sent. You can see how many people they were sent to, how many people opened the email, and how many people clicked on the email. And if you click here or here on view, that is going to take you there. Now, if you made a mistake and you didn't want to send it until it is actually sent, you can still delete it, and then you get your credits back. We're not going to do that, obviously. And this is your email outbox. So here, under the Send Mail section, I just want to show you the different options. So Overview just tells you about it. Emails to read is your inbox. That's where you go to earn credits. Email history is this page. It's your outbox. It's where you can see the emails that you've sent. Send an email allows you to actually go through the process we just did to send your email. And then there's this option, change mailing options, which I want to mention to you. As I said before, people sometimes get overwhelmed because they get so many mails. You just joined 20 sites, and all the members from those 20 sites that are sending emails are going to start sending mail to the same inbox that you had at your viral list. Well, one way you can control it, if you're like, look, I don't want to get all those emails. I want to log in and I want to check the emails in the members area. I don't want to be clogged. Well, you can change your mailing options. So if I click here on change mailing options, now you would have to do this at each site. So you'd have to go into WebBiz Insider, do it, talk to your traffic, do it, etc. We have a message option called a digest mail. And what happens is you can receive each mail individually, or you can choose to receive a digest email every 6 hours, 12 hours, or 24 hours. So if you say, I want to receive a digest email every 6 hours, then instead of sending you every mail over that 6 hour period, it's going to send you an email at midnight, 6 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m. every day. And that's going to contain all of the messages that were sent to you since the last digest. So you get 4 emails a day. If you choose 6 hours, you get 2 emails a day under 12 hours, or only 1 email a day with 24 hours. And that would contain the links to all of the rest of the emails. So if you just want to check them online, or you want to cut down on the individual emails, then you can do that by selecting something here. I'm going to leave mine on receive every email individually. And if you want these emails to go to a different email address than the one you signed up, then you can change the email address that you have registered to your account. So you can go here and you can go account, and then you can choose your profile. And your account profile allows you to change your name or your email address. So if I wanted this to go to a different email, then I could just change it here, save it, and that would be, and then my emails from that point forward would go there. So I essentially just went in here and in one place just sent an email out to 1,000 members at 20 different sites. So I just sent 20,000 emails in just that time that it took for me to do that right here, because I'm using the SPEEDMailer. Now, since I'm a free member, I'm not going to be able to mail at any of these sites again for 3 days. So that's something to keep in mind. Premium members can mail every day, but free members have to wait 3 days between the emails. But that gives you time to be able to earn credits so that the next time you send the mail, you'll be able to email the most number of people possible. So, we'll factor that into our promotion plan as time goes along, and you will see how that plays out. So I'm done with WebBiz Insider now. So I'm just going to go ahead and close that tab. Okay. And we'll go back over here to your viral list. So what I'm going to see happening now is I'm going to see my traffic increasing over the rest of the day today. And it can take several days. It can take up to a week for that traffic that you have coming in from Safelists to really fully run its course. So I'll still be getting traffic from those emails I just sent for the next 7 days over a period of time. Because, of course, people aren't all checking their mail right this instant. Some aren't going to check it until tomorrow. Some might not see the mail until the day after that, and et cetera. So we're creating kind of a flow of traffic by sending out those emails. So that's what I wanted to cover today about sending emails, but I wanted to show you one other thing, and let's go and see. Again, we're live, so hopefully this will work out. Here was that welcome email inside WebBiz Insider that I mentioned. So this has a magic link to the members area, and it also has my login ID and password in it. I'm going to go back to my inbox here again, or I could have just clicked on inbox if I could find it. And again, if you're not seeing emails, check your spam folder, because even Gmail is quite aggressive about spam foldering bulk mail. And of course, a lot of the mail we send is bulk mail. I mean, if you belong to a safe list, you're getting bulk mail. One of the things I wanted to talk about was you can organize your mail much better than most people do, especially if you're using Gmail. And I recommend that even if you don't have a Gmail account right now, you create one to use at the Safelists. Gmail is the most friendly email provider for Safelist mails. Look at that. I got a full mailbox now. Sorry, I clicked here on, let's get out of there. Computer just responding slowly today. So you can see I have welcome emails and thank you for signing up emails from all the 20 sites that I just signed up for. So you can see quite a full mailbox. Scroll down here a little. Yep. So you can see. Now, I'm also going to start now getting in here, of course, mails that are sent from the system that have credit links that you can earn, that you can use to earn your credits to send out your mails. So one of the things that you can do with Safelists, which really makes them much more manageable, you can use the digest email feature that we spoke about. But the other thing you can do is you can set up folders inside Gmail. We can set up filters so that all the mail from a particular website, let's say all the mail from Home Income Mailer, it won't show up in your inbox. Instead, it'll go into a Home Income Mailer folder over here on the left-hand side. And that's very convenient for organizing your mail. And I'm going to show you how to do that, but not in today's session. I'm going to show you how to do that in the next session, because I want to get a little mail in here so you can see it first and let the system deliver some mail in here. And then we'll use that in order to set up our filters. And I'll show you exactly how to set up filters to keep all your mail organized. Because what you want to be able to do in here is you want to be able to come in and say, look, Home Income Mailer is converting really well for me. So if I'm going to click to earn credits at any sites, I want it to be at a Home Income Mailer because that's where I'm getting signups from. And instead of having to go through an entire list looking for the Home Income Mailer mails, you'll be able to go to the Home Income Mailer folder and just get all of your mails there. So, and then it'll just show you the mails from Home Income Mailer. So I'm going to show you how to get that set up in tomorrow's session. So hopefully that will help you get all set up and get some more promotions going out for your site so that you can be promoting your lead capture pages, getting this consistent flow of traffic, and then making sure that it's being sent to the lead capture pages with the best conversion rates and tracking all of that, which we'll do more again tomorrow as well. That is the key to being successful with this. The more high quality traffic you can send, the more signups you will get. So you're going to end up joining a lot of sites. Some of them you'll keep using because they work. Other ones you'll find, hey, that one's not converting that well, so I'm not going to continue to use it. You might keep your membership there, but you just might not earn credits or mail from there as frequently. This is all about 80-20. You are going to be focusing your energy on identifying the 20% of sites that are getting you 80% of your signups. And that's where you're going to spend all your time. And by doing that, that's how you can generate a traffic flow that is a high enough quality and a high enough quantity to hit our goal of signing up 250 subscribers a month. So I hope you enjoyed that. And if you have any comments, I always appreciate if you let me know what you thought in the comments below the video. And you can also ask any questions you have. I'd love to give you a hand. And we will see you tomorrow.